All right, what up? What up, YouTube? Chilling. It's the first time we've ever did a little YouTube live video. You know what I'm saying? I got my boy Urge7 out here. He's gonna ask me a few questions. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the chaotic button. We might try this live thing a little bit more often. Look, they got the setup for me and everything. Got me coming out here looking nice, whatever, man. I came out with the fro, came with the rah. You know what I'm saying? But, all right, let's get it cracking up.
All right, camera's rolling.
Sound is speeding still.
And all right, rolling. Action.
Yo, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Urge7, and you're now tuned in to Urge7 Presents Can You Beer Me podcast. And we don't have a fool in the stool, but we got a star in the bar. Today our guest is Mike the Middleman Check.
Yo, what's up, my man? Thanks for having me through.
Baby. Oh, come on, man. You know, I've been waiting for this right here. I've been dying for this one right here. Man, it's so good to have you in the studio, man.
I like the setup. You guys got a nice out here. Definitely got a nice out here.
Thank you very much, man. We work real hard on this, man. A lot of people behind the scenes taking care of business. Check this out, man. Let's talk to the listeners and the people out there that don't know about Mike the Middleman Check.
All right.
And that you spent off from New Legends. Talk about New Legends a little bit, and then talk about your about you being a solo artist.
All right. So I actually started out as a solo artist as Mike Check before. I was actually Mike Check, and then I put Mike the Middleman. I kind of started out, but my first album was straight trash, straight garbage. I think it's called no, that's not that album. Still bomb. It's called what the hell is that song? It's so trash I can't remember. Oh, The Split Sign. It's terrible. I hated it. I hate every song on there. It's just whatever. So I went out and recruited my cousin. Like, yo, come do an album with me. You know, so I want to record some music. And he's like, all right, cool. So we did our first song called the Birth of a Legacy, and that was me and my cousin. And good vibe. A lot of people, dug what we did, whatever. Mm-hmm. So he did his solo album. His solo album is, I think, now maybe the second best album on our roster. But at the time, it was like, it was like it was the joint, man. Like, it's so classic in our roster. It's like, man. So we started doing New Legends again, and we have our new album that was, what is it, Maracon de los Bares, which is Curse of the Bars, and that was doing pretty nice. I think that's probably our best album together. But I want to record this year, whatever. My cousin's like on his creative mode. He's like, I'm writing, and I still had the bug, so I was just in the studio just crashing. We had beats and.
Indeed.
I'm the kind of person that back in the day, like somebody would flip you a beat, they were like, yo, here's a beat, whatever, and I would like record it. Like not like flip it for whatever, but if it was a dope beat, like I'm gonna go record on it real quick. I have it in my cut, whatever, but I wouldn't like put it out or anything. But like so sometimes the beat was talking to me, so we had all this time. I was just writing, putting out songs, and I was like, oh man, my cousin's got his own solo joint. I gotta have my own solo joint just to, as a,
very
whatever.
Nice.
So it's the death.
It worked out.
It's the death of the middleman. It's maybe the last, maybe a bit more. I don't know. I haven't decided. If anybody's read the comic book, I'm not trying to die or anything. I don't put that energy out there. But it's a
and I
book.
wanted to discuss that as well. The fact that you put a comic book with the actual LP, just the thought process, because a lot of artists put music out, me included, and people can't always follow our thought process. So what I'm saying is, for you to have this album with a comic book and this being released together, the thought process behind that had to be deeper than just, I'm gonna write this song, it's gonna be dope, I'm gonna drop this cut, whatever. It had to be deeper than that.
Yeah, it took me a long time, so I ain't gonna put this album, like, man, I'll be so jealous. I tell you all the time, man. You be putting out albums, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna put out another one. Damn, like, we're trying to keep up, but my pen's not fast enough.
Stop.
But this one, this was actually supposed to be my last album, so I actually really in all my career, I was going to have an album called Death of the Middleman. That was going to be the whatever, because my favorite book at the time was Death of Superman. I actually read the novel I was into. I read all the whatever. So the Death of the Middleman was like, oh, I'm going to spin on that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's always been that thought. But since I was writing it, I thought, it'd be kind of ill to make it like a comic book. You know what I'm saying? So the whole cover is a comic book style. The back is a comic book style. And then I actually start writing another comic book to it, just a little small story. It's not like 20 or whatever, but it's a small story.
Very nice.
And it's kind of as you know, we've been in all universes, as far as movies and whatever. Right. So the comic book kind of ties some of the universe together between Knuckles and Under the Underground and whatever.
Nice, that's what I said. That's what I just said. That I know it had to be a deeper thought process than just, bam, I'm gonna drop this song. Yeah. There's a bunch of layers and stuff wrapped up in there, and stuff that people don't know about, and things that if they get turned into, I'm sorry, get turned on to in the music, like you just said, that can relate back to a film or
Right.
something else that's out between under the underground knuckles, stuff like that. So
And
that's deep.
The crazy thing is all our music is connected that way. So like everything is like, even the first album, The Birth of a Legacy, The Curse of the Bars comes out because me and my cousin didn't rhyme for so long. Like it was kind of like whack to be lyrical now. Like it's kind of whack to kind of like be like on some real crazy lyrical,
Right.
Punchline where you really got to think shit. So it's like it's a curse. Because I don't know how to rap any other way. Like, yo, I know how to rap, whatever. We got some whatever, but I like to get my lyrical shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Because now that stuff's just
yeah.
They're not even using lyrics and they going platinum with mumble rap. So if you showing up with a thesaurus and they're mumbling, you way out.
I got it. I mean,
two different universes.
The new style of rap I do dig. At first, I was kind of big in there. I was kind of like, everybody's like, oh, y'all don't really whatever. But I started doing tour with some of the people out there, and not to say they're mumble rappers, but just that style, like the new style.
I know what's up. Yeah.
And just that energy, man. It's like it kind of remind me back in the days. It's like
what we used to do.
But back in the days we'd be more kind of whatever. But they get
of course
they bouncing.
Man, listen to me. I was not discounting.
No, not at all.
I was just saying the definition. There's definitely a difference between the two. But I wasn't discounting.
No, not at all.
I get it too.
But the performance
I've been in some of those shows with those young kids, and they do turn up. Their mosh pits look like think Kid Rock was up there or something. They turn up.
And the great thing, they still love lyrical stuff. Like I said, it's just we call it a curse because it's not as back in the day like when it was coming up.
That was a big deal.
That was a big deal. Yeah,
right
be super lyrical. Now I mean, like it could be lyrical, but it's cool.
Yeah,
like I ain't trying to ride in the car and listen to my buddies with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
whatever. So
right. You just want to listen to something mellow. Go back to the days of like the Loonies. I Got Five on. Now that wasn't the most lyrical song in the world, but what was they talking about?
Yeah.
Man, look, I got you. We going to grab something to burn? I got 5 on that.
Right.
I mean,
you can write
how many ways could you say it? They were very. I think they were very eloquent.
The
way they wrote that story out.
I think I love, like, so my favorite is early hip hop because you used to have like a gangster rap, party rap. You would have like a conscious rap. You would have just all these different whatever. So anything could pop on. I'm like, oh, Def Jeff. Like that's what made me want to be a rapper. I know everybody doing whatever. Def Jeff, Etta James. Yeah, shout out Def Jeff and Etta James. That was the first song that made me want to pick up pen.
TV and everything.
Yeah. So like, there's just these used to be different. And there's a lot of that too now too.
I remember that, man. Mastermind, Vinyl, like I remember those songs. Speaking on that, what are you listening to right now in hip hop other than Death of the Middleman?
Other than Death of the Middleman, I was listening to Jim Jones.
Oh, Jim Jones is
hot. But I have moved. Nice. Moved to Rap City. Has brought out like 2 new songs. Her album came out.
I don't know nothing about.
Oh man, you got to get up.
Nasty.
Rap City. Her song. She's one of the most. Man, she's nice.
All right, well, thank you.
Nice.
Thank
you gotta check those out.
You know, I'm supposed to put that up there.
Yeah.
So listen, man. With this hip hop thing, you guys get out a lot. I have to give big shout outs to Chaotic Styles and the whole Chaotic brand. You guys have T-shirt unmaskings on your channel where they're doing the T-shirt right in front of you. You guys support. I can truly say all the elements of hip hop, from graphiting, the turntablism, MCing, you know what I'm saying, just everything, you know what I mean? So DJing, just the whole 9.
Yeah, no doubt.
Everything that you guys, the graffiti, everything, I'm like, wow, these dudes, like, because you dream about that, like, when am I gonna run into somebody that get it? Like,
right.
But not just this part of it, or this part of it,
right?
Or this part of it, or this
whole,
part of it, but everything.
Yeah. So
and it doesn't clash because it all belongs together. It all kind of it all sings its own song, like the wind blowing the trees. It all kind of do its own branch. You know,
when I came up, hip hop it wasn't just rap. Like the rappers were dope, but the DJs were dope too. And like I always wanted to be a b-boy, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But I was very awkward and not very talented in dancing, so b-boy wasn't an option, whatever. But the DJs was, get the party
9
jumping.
feet tall and shit.
Yeah, right.
Crazy. Look at that robot.
Yeah, when I was also mad skinny too. I was 100 pounds at this or whatever too. So I was, whatever. So you trying to spin on your head, man. You look like Gumby out there, whatever. So I always loved the elements of hip hop, and I think what a lot of people get mad about now because the new music is different, this or that is that. I don't think they get mad about like new music. I think what happens is they forgot that it used to be everything. It used to be DJ, it used to be graffiti artists, used to be the dancers, and we all come together and you will see b-boys, get their shit off for a little bit. Right. You see the DJ get his shit off for a little bit, the MC rock for a little bit.
It was a different bit. You saw the dancers, like you say, you saw the dancers doing their thing, and then you got a chance to see the DJ spinning. And
the dancers ain't moving if the DJ ain't fucking fly, you know what I'm saying? If the dancers gonna be sitting there like, if he's not bump whatever, so if he's throwing something, or if you got somebody in the neighborhood that's got a dope song, the DJ throws it in, and all of a sudden the b-boys start moving, you got one. Like,
Party
oh, the
wake
B-boys
up.
that got one.
Right,
The B-boys
party
that, like,
wake
yeah,
up,
yeah.
right.
So I just remember
even
some
at the
elements.
skating rink, that stuff will rock the skating rink. The DJ put the right
Right.
record on and tear the skating rink
Right,
down.
right, exactly.
Everybody
Moving and
doing
grooving.
their thing, and so yeah, that's incredible, man. So I'm glad that you were still able to. I mean, a lot of artists that they get a little older, they get bitter because they can't keep up, or the game kind of changes on them, and they can't change gears as fast, or whatever. They're not making money as easy.
Right.
Too many. The industry's mad saturated. Like they can't get their niche off anymore, so they get a little bitter, and sometimes they quit the game. Money in that. 'Cause
Right.
They didn't really know how to transition over from those paper checks from the labels to just digital MP3 money, and streaming money.
I think the digital era, we're in the greatest time ever right
we
now.
are,
Like,
man.
to me,
I love it. But I'm asking you, as an artist that's more seasoned, like you didn't just get started. How did you keep up and not fall behind?
So that's an interesting actually story, because I actually stopped for 10 years. We worked, me and my cousin was doing our thing. We dropped our first album, and I was that same thing. I was not having big enough. Money at this, whatever. It was, kind of a little strain on the fam at the time, whatever. So it was like, all right, man. I put this album out. I'm not fresh, whatever. I'm done with it, whatever. So I gave it up. Did the court.
I'm not fresh.
Yeah, I'm not fresh.
Hey, you never hear nobody say that.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
not fresh.
Oh, I got a song or whatever.
That's the opposite.
I got a song that
I'm so
whatever.
fresh.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
fresh.
tell them I'm not fresh. I'm wacky, whatever. That's what it is.
Right. Now you was
whatever.
accepting.
You
You
accepting
was coming
it.
to
Yeah.
acceptance.
I was like, whatever, and I think I had got caught up in, like, because at the time videos was $1 million or whatever, so you kind of want to do that, whatever. So I kind of had lost focus of like, yo, you just used to rhyme just to get your shit off, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So I went 10 years and I was in a cubicle. Shout out to the cubicle, paying the bills, whatever. But it's in a cubicle, whatever. No windows, literally. Like, I'm in the middle of the cubicle. Yeah, there's no windows, no nothing. I'm in the back, whatever. I'm not creating. I'm going home, eating pizza, watching TV, whatever, for about 6 or 7 years, and just miserable. Like, no sunshine. It was the most whatever. And I was like, yo. So the crazy thing is, on my birthday, me and my cousins like, yo, let's just go rap. Just for my birthday. So we did it, whatever, felt good, whatever. Took another 2 years off, and I was like, let's do some t-shirts, whatever. That's how the t-shirt brand came along. So we did the t-shirts, and we was like, yo, we want to get a catching and drawing the shirt, and we was asking rappers to come through and, bless the track for us, whatever. So we booking studio time, whatever, and the dudes had to last me, I can't come through, whoop the whoop, whatever. Wow. So we sit in the studio with 2 hours left with 2 slots open, and I was like, yo, fuck, I know how to rap, you know what I'm saying? So I pinned my shit down, but it had been so long.
Right.
Like, oh God, like, man, it was like, man, it was. I mean, I could rhyme. The rhymes was okay, but it was like the flow, the cadence. I couldn't catch the beat, whatever. My style.
And you was on the spot. And
yeah.
it was just like a rusty. You had to get that rust off.
Yeah. But the crazy thing was when I went back to work, because my favorite thing when I used to do every time I used to create a new song when I was working before that was I would just listen to it all day. So the crazy thing was that after that we did the song for the first song. I think it was called Dream Warriors. It's a crew cut. I went back to work, put the headphones on, and I would just listen to it over and over again. I kind of got the love again. But it was like almost 8-9 years later. It was like, dang, it's been a minute.
But that's crazy. Just like the love for riding a bike or riding a horse or swimming or doing some sport or something that you love, putting puzzles together. You never really lose the love, even if it gets buried. That thing gets buried away because of other stuff that's more important. You never lose the love. Yeah. Hey, man, what record did you bring to play for us right now before we take this break?
The record I'm gonna bring for you, I was gonna bring a track that was gonna called Guess What? And we're not gonna do that one. I'm gonna shoot a video that was called like 1976. It's the origin story of Mike the Middleman. Since we're doing a comic theme, this is the origin story. Hopefully by the time you guys get everything situated, we had a video ready to knock out, because I'm trying to knock that out. And I think that the video concept I got is simple,
very nice,
but dope. But that's it. 1976.
I love it. I love that. But we're definitely gonna play one of your records, because I'm not gonna let my audience not hear one of your records. And I got you right here. So just introduce me a record right now from the album that we could put on, and we're gonna knock that too.
Okay. Right now, 1976. We can throw that one on right there.
1976. So go ahead and introduce it.
Yo, it's Mike the Middleman. Check. This is the origin story, the death of the middleman story, 1976. Check it out.
Right here.
Cutting.
Was that right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, listen. I was trying to make sure our time.
Yeah.
So now I just need to come. That's the song. We got all the interview, most of the interview about everything. Okay. That's the song. Or the video, whatever the fuck we do.
Right.
He late with the video, and he dragging his ass. And
we with that. I got the video. I got the other video right here.
If he take 30 minutes to get the video, we'll be playing the record. Our episode will be edited. We'll be playing the record. He know what he came. We're trying to get this content live. This is my family.
I'm gonna make it
I'm
happen.
letting him know if he got the video.
Well, I'm gonna show you next week.
He's still gonna throw the record in.
It's a simple video, but I think it'll be dope.
Well, listen. When we come back, we should be getting into this beer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We should be getting into the beverage. And then after the beverage is social media, and that's the end of the fucking show. So I told you, I don't want this shit to go no 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I know
That
we're
type of
at
shit.
16.
Yeah.
With those, we should be
Fucking
like
perfect.
14
That's perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
20, 30
because I
minutes.
was rolling sound for about a minute and a half, so it's about 14 and a half.
Not bad.
So we could.
So we on
let
break
you go.
time. We over here chilling.
Put your phone right here. That way you could also keep track of the time.
Of course.
Oh my bad. Do we got I got a timer
Oh,
right
no.
here. Just let me know where we got to stop at. I'll look at it. Whatever. So we behind the scenes. We're about to get the beer on. I'm about to show Urge my beer of choice. This is actually the beer I drink at home. I'd actually pick a beer that I wouldn't actually drink at home. Like my wife goes to the store and she's like, "Do you want a beer?" Like she'll come back. She won't even ask me. She'll know that this is the beer that I'm gonna probably want to drink. So yo, we over here doing the thing, interviewing, talking. They got the setup pretty nice over here. I'm probably all long-winded and whatnot, but who knows? It's all good. We in there,
Yeah,
man. Chopping
This
it
is
up.
exactly what we're supposed to be doing. Talking. We not break dancing. We ain't yelling at nobody. We ain't doing no political debate. We just two motherfuckers chopping it up at a bar.
We can get a nice political hip hop show going.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I don't like political talk though, but
It's okay.
yeah, I'm
They
like
can get heated.
yeah. It's just sometimes I just don't be caring. Like, oh, the president, whatever. Like, I don't care. Like, oh, so and so did that. Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Like they always been doing
You
that.
ready?
We get the beer. Should I get the beer out now or?
Should you get the beer out now? Should you just do it on the show, like on the fly? How do you want it? Should you just have the beers already out?
Well, let's get it from the fridge and everything.
Okay.
And then we'll set everything up, and then.
But you know, you realize you're running this, and I told you that, right? You know I'd like to be the star behind all of this. I'm trying to get my celebrity on. So you guys have to make these executive decisions. I'm always going to check with you to find out what works best. Now, should I have the glasses out, or when you your action, I should.
Madolo, if you're watching,
Get the dirty beer.
Madolo, if you're watching right now, this is what I need you to do. I need you to contact me, hit me in the comments, whatever. Shoot me a message because I drink this beer. I actually do. I like this beer. It tastes delicious. So if you see this and you got a rep out there that's like, yo, we need somebody to talk about the beer that this guy drinks or that he loves. I love this beer. This beer is good. Now I'm gonna give you I'm gonna let you know this is my beer of choice. Shoot me a comment. Let's get in contact. I'll cut you a funny video. I'll cut you a dope video. I'll cut you some cinematic. We'll make it happen. Just let's make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Let's promote.
Three cameras rolling.
Sound is speeding.
Sorry. Back to the game. Look, I'm gonna give you a plug right now.
All right, and focusing. Action.
Urge 7 presents Can You Beer Me podcast, and we at the bar with Mike the Middleman Check.
Yo.
Yeah, man. So man, that the record was. Woo, hold on. That's a head rush with no ice or nothing. I ain't got a slushy in my hand, man. You trying to kill me. That was nice, man. I mean, and it's, I don't know, the way the lyrical pattern was to me, it forces you to listen and it forces you to think. So that was incredible. So listen, what are we drinking, man? I mean, what did you bring us to the bar today, man?
I brought us the Modelo Negro. This is my beer that I found out, and I think we're in Denver. I think we're in Denver.
Okay. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, so
wait a minute. It's okay, so the rest of Modelo. Now you said you got turned on to it in Denver?
Denver.
Tell us a little bit about it before we get into it.
So we were on tour. I think we were leaving from Vegas to Denver to do a show out there, and we were just driving around looking for a bar to chill before, because me and my cousin like to actually.
It's not gonna kill me, right?
I don't think so. It's not gonna be, taste nice and what was it, delicious on the taste buds.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
We were out there and I seen it. That was the first time I saw it. It was a couple years back, whatever. I think they were just promoing it, whatever. So I tried it and I was like, dang, this is a pretty good beer for a dark beer. I don't really like it. I'm not a big dark beer fan or whatever.
Right. I get it.
But whatever. So as we were going around a couple of different places, I think we saw it in New York when we were doing it as well. They had in the bottles then. So I got one in New York, whatever. And then after that, I started just coming home and drinking it.
now, so you got turned on to it there. Mm-hmm. It is a dark beer. What do you like about it?
I like that it doesn't give like a bitter taste. Like I don't like, sometimes dark beer's like kind of a thick whatever, and I know that's whatever, and like kind of a little bitter. Like this one's not as bitter. It's dark. Okay. I can still get drink maybe 2 of these and feeling good, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not too bad.
Okay, so, well let's see what it's all about.
I didn't pour mine very well.
No.
For an ex-bartender,
we both did a good job. We don't want to make a mess out here, man.
Yeah.
Damn. surprisingly refreshing, man. And
Yeah, it's not too
for it
heavy.
to be dark, it's not harsh or anything. Very smooth.
Very smooth.
No strong aftertaste, but a very good kind of savory type of
Yeah,
deal going on.
yeah. So
But no strong, like no bitter aftertaste.
yeah,
should I
that's what it
say.
says. Sometimes the aftertaste be a little heavy, a little bitter, like
I see it's
whatever.
an import. Okay, man.
Yes, yes.
All right, man. Well, damn. Come on now. You just turned your boy on right now. I think I might have a new one. So listen, let's talk about when your new project is dropping and where they can get it and where it's going to be available, and then let's give out your social media.
All right, so my new project is going to be pretty much everywhere. We're gonna do iTunes, Gmail. Was that? First off, go to chaoticstyles.com. All right, you can get it right there directly from us. We got some, additional footage for you if you can download different videos and
Right.
all that stuff. But if you do go to iTunes and all the Googles and all that stuff, you can go there as well, like I said.
Right.
But there'd be a second option, I would say. A second option, go to chaoticstyles.com. But we got videos coming out on YouTube soon. And short film, more films coming, of course. So everything, chaoticstyles.com, KAYATICKSTYLES.
And the album is
Death of the Middleman LP coming out October. And I haven't picked an actual date yet.
It's beautiful, man. Well, I love the artwork. You know what I'm saying? So you guys check that artwork out and leave me something in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about the artwork and the whole concept, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This has been Urge 7 Presents Can You Beer Me? And you are not at a bar. You are at the bar with a star and not with a fool in the stool. You feel me? So check this out. You've been listening to Mike the Middleman Check. Y'all go out there and check the album out. I definitely enjoyed what he brought us out here to the bar. And we'll see you guys next time, man. All right? Y'all be good.
Peace, man. Thanks for having me out, man. Finish my beer before I leave the bar, though. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
It's nothing.
Yeah, that's my joint.
It's good beer.
Yeah, that's my joint, man. I like this joint.
Especially as hot as it is in here.
Yeah, I know, right?
Nice, man.
So you throw them in the freezer real quick, whatever.
Yeah, nice, man. Nice, man. You definitely turned me on to some new ones. Hey, man, that's your shit out. How you do it? That's all we doing. And look, while we talking that bullshit and the credits and shit be rolling, y'all, man,
right?
Yeah, fuck around.
Yeah.
Lost one diffuser at the last minute. One diffuser started acting up on me back here. The motherfucker started unraveling, pop locking.
So for real, shoot me a sponsorship. I swear I'll do you right, man. I'll make you a nice, clean video. Check out our content. We're hip hop. When we drink, this is what we drinking. So we out here. This is the aftermath. We just filming the show. We still have got 22 minutes of YouTube popping off right now.
First podcast, man.
You know what I'm saying? I have never gone live or did a whole whatever, but they said that's the new jam or whatever. So we're gonna make that happen.
I know.
So from my mess up.
No. What do you think about it if I were to ask you a question? It'd be kind of a difficult question, but it's something that it's just coming from you, from your what you're seeing the world as. But what do you see the state of the economy be? For rappers to talk about something like that?
Oh yeah, I could get in that.
And there's not political, but at the same time,
Yeah, talk about how to make
relevant.
money in the game and whatnot.
It's relevant right now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just an idea. Just get it really quick.
Let's throw some of that in here.
2 or 3 minutes.
Let's throw some of that in here.
Let's go. Let's talk.
Give me a little
So
more
see,
beer. You ain't trying to get me fucked up
this-
before the
this
next
is-
guest get here. I can't go
this
too
is
long.
what-
I'm gonna have mine about right there.
Yeah.
Kill me. I got another show to shoot. Y'all gonna have me calling
Yo,
for the
this-
next guest.
Camera 1, rolling.
Here we go, man.
See,
Camera 2.
Urge, try to refrain from grabbing your shirt.
All right, no worries.
But you did great everything else.
Yeah, no. What happened is my diffuser started falling.
Oh,
So I was trying to grab it from falling on the ground. I was literally between my legs right now.
all right.
Sound
so-
speeding.
Sound speeding. We got some more going on here. Here we go. Check. Make sure there is.
Everything's good.
Alright, camera 3 is rolling and
Yeah, man. During one of the last breaks, one of our crew members.
oh,
No worries.
third camera. Okay, camera 3 rolling and action.
All right, man. So, one of our crew members was talking about something interesting while we were setting up, and was talking about basically the economy. And I just wanted to know, basically how you feel right now about living at this state where we are as far as the we're in almost 2020. We're almost in,
Yeah, no,
2020. But it's like, what do you think about the state of the economy right now? Like the way things are moving right now?
Well, I think for artists, it's going to get a little creative. I think you got to be able to, because music is kind of technically free. It's not there, but it's kind of technically free if you think about it. You put out an album, you shouldn't expect your payday to come out from the music. I think the only thing you should put a passion project into something, whatever. And then the flip side of things, I think, to make money off of is maybe merch, maybe like what I've noticed, and I don't want to give too much or whatever, but I put a lot of our own content that we own the full copyrighted stuff on. I put a lot of that stuff on different things besides just Apple and whatever. So, if you know anything about publishing or whatever, like if anytime your music is played on, TV or whatever, you get a check for it. So I try not to use other people's music outside of projects that we have, as long as the artists that we use have 100% of the whatever, So I think you have to get creative ways about that, or because of course you get like 360 deals where they're going to take a percentage of everything that you do, touring, merch, all that stuff. That's what they're going to give you a lot of push. As far as making money in there, you're gonna have to put some money into it. I think a lot of people put music out and they don't promote it, they don't work a song, they don't whatever. They draw, I got a hot song. It could be the dopest song ever, but if there's only
a few
people that know about it, whatever,
DJ pools, you're not working with resources,
and if there's different artists that, like, say the big artists that you're mimicking or you want to kind of be like or whatever, they have budgets to go to everything. They have budgets to go to videos. They have budgets to go to radio.
True. So it's very difficult to compete with that. Now, in the climate that we're in, economically, and socially, with the stuff that's going on politically, how do you think that's going to affect us here in the United States as citizens and artists and fathers and people and men, because of the simple fact that a lot of the allies that we used to have, and the people that we used to deal with, and people that we used to trade with, and people that used to help us help ourselves, and of course the labor was whatever we were getting it at. I know things weren't always balanced in that situation,
right.
But I'm speaking on it from an aspect of, if we needed, corn, we had farmers that did that, and they were compensated, whatever wage that they did, whatever, and then we got our corn. But things are different. Not only here in the U.S., but now going into almost a holiday climate with a bunch of different tariffs on a bunch of different products.
Yeah, that's true.
How is that going to affect us economically when you go out to get something for your baby girl and say, hey, I'm going to pick this up for her for her birthday or for a holiday, as a holiday token of my appreciation of my love. And you get there and that item is like, just they want you to leave an arm, and you're like, wait a minute, when did y'all want an arm? Like, didn't it used to be like $59.99? Y'all want an arm now? I mean, how do you deal with that? I mean, what do you think about that?
I honestly think everything is priced out to get as much out of the person as it can be, whatever, already. So I don't even think, I know there's tariffs and whatever, but I already think that the corporation is already pricing everything at the tippy top of what he can get out of it. They already know. They're doing analytics. They're doing stuff to whatever. So whatever you need, you're going to pay for, because we're already set up in a society that's kind of like, you go here to get this.
Right.
I mean,
I can agree with that. Back down to Jordans.
Right.
People talk about a whole bunch of head, but when you want those Jordans, you kind of mash in there and do
what you got to do.
Do what you got to do. You killed that.
So I think
you killed that. You do what you got to do.
You got to do it. So I don't think that we're gonna. I mean, like, unless you're gonna really start, like you said, making your own Jordans or whatever. Unless you're gonna really start whatever.
Stop that.
That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna do that. Whatever.
Come on, man. Stop that. You killing me.
Unless you can do that. We ain't gonna do that. Like, that's what I said. We're in a culture where, like, we're gonna go get this. We're gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? So the people are gonna people where you find value in, you're gonna get it. People still, but like, women buy $1,200 purses. Dudes buy $600 jeans, whatever.
You're right. Red monkeys. I've seen all the trends and all that stuff come and go. You're absolutely
I think whatever you place value on, you might complain about a little bit, but
you're gonna still get
it.
From the members only to the starters jacket.
Exactly.
I get it.
I'm trying to get in a situation. Well, you're
wearing your own. Not to cut you off. You're wearing your own brand,
always.
That's very important. That you're supporting your own brand. You're not just asking your people and your listeners and your followers to go buy your merch. You're literally wearing your own merch and supporting your own brand, as opposed to just saying, "Yo, go get a shirt. Go check out my shirts. Go buy my hoodies. Go check out my brand."
For me, my shirts are a little bit more. I got like a lot of whatever. I'm attached to this shirt because I can remember standing up for 12 hours just getting the footage for my dude drawing the video and then drawing the footage down. So, and to be able to go back on my YouTube channel, you can go back on my YouTube channel and check it. So every time I wear a shirt, I'm always taken back to that actual moment of making the shirt. Like my Venice shirt that we did at the Venice beach walls, whatever. Every time I throw that shirt on, I'm back at Venice, like immediately. I'm out there, whatever, you know. So
incredible. So they mean something.
It mean a little something. Yeah.
So that, you know what? As we go out on this note, I'm gonna explain to my people right now that as I sit with Mike the Middleman Check and I interview him and I get the full, and I try to get the full crescendo and encompass everything that's been going on. It's almost like when he puts these different shirts on, you know, he is a superhero because he puts these shirts on and it flashes him back to these moments, you know, these great moments that are wrapped up in these designs. And so they go beyond just being a regular T-shirt at that point. When he puts them on, it transforms him and takes him back to those times. And that's powerful, man. Yeah. Hey, man, thank you for coming in, man.
Thank you for having me, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And thank you for, please come back when we get some visuals, and please come back when you get a new project. You're welcome anytime.
Let me know, anytime, man. I'm ready. Let me know. I don't know what the clunk was.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, I was like...
I was just shaking my head like, you know, shit happens. So
it happens.
What can you do, man? The first step.
Yeah, it's part of the whatever. I guess what happens? A paper towel you guys have?
Oh, there we go.
It's all falling apart at the same time. No,
Yeah.
He didn't cut. He's all showing the water heater. He's all. No, that was me. I kind of backed up and my mic just fell down.
Yeah, shut off.
All right, man. No, thank you guys, man. You guys were extremely professional, and you guys were. I mean, when I say incredible, both of you guys were incredible. Yeah, my diffuser. I just kept trying to make sure I wasn't fucking my light up. That's all.
Oh.
We are. I mean, for a first show, it went way better than my first show. You know what I mean? We're here at the bar. And, you know, I mean, I think you guys were incredible. You guys had us mic'd up, right? I saw you monitoring sound. He is like one of those cougars in the woods. Anytime something didn't sound right, you just saw him, his ears kind of just, what was that? I'm going to fucking bite you.
There you go.
What was that? Like, that was dope, man. You dope.
Yeah, that was dope. It was a cool show.
So
I got 31 minutes of YouTube behind the scenes footage. So you gotta watch the real episode out here for real. What's going down?
Man. Thank you guys.
Unmic me down. Like I said, there's money game out here or whatever. Mine's is just straight raw footage, so I don't know what I said over here. So who knows what happens? Don't kill me or nothing, even though I got nobody watching these videos anyway. But yo, we out here drinking with Urge. I'm out here talking to the live people right now.
I was on the strain of the day, and we was just talking about beer, you know what I mean? Talking about, you know, how you start drinking this beer and how you got turned on to it. Shout out to my crew, man, out here working hard.
So Can You Bear Me, we just wrapped up, whatever.
So they can just
appreciate everybody out there did a thing.
On a floaty and just be like,
I'm gonna log out. Finish my beer though. Yo, don't forget about me. If you're in the comments, Madolo, shoot me a check. I'll do a great video for you. I'll promo you like crazy. Saying this is my actual beer.
Out there, man, who drink this, man. Let me